In many videos I've shared, actual profit does not come from many trades, but from the number of R you earn and the value of each R, meaning 80% of profit comes from 20% of quality trades. People in the 80% group will always think that to make a lot of money, they must enter many trades, must spend time and effort to observe the market. The number of trades is high, but most are not high quality. The win rate is low. Winning and losing trades cancel each other out and eventually spending 80% of time and effort but not generating much profit. While you only need to focus 20% of time and effort, sniping only trades with the best quality, not focusing on the quantity of trades. When the quality of trades is good, the win rate will be higher, the rate of stopped out trades will be lower, and profit will be less canceled out, thereby generating 80% of the results with only 20% of the effort. Of course, to achieve that, you must spend effort and time to practice. You need to distinguish practice from live trading. Live trading is like you just rush onto the street, even though you do not know how to drive yet, have not experienced rough, high, low, or slippery roads yet, do not know the danger of various vehicles, trucks, or trains if confronting them. You just experience, and accumulated experience might come, but the price to pay is getting into accidents, bumps, pain, and being torn apart, because you only have 20% experience, but dare to confront 80% of danger, leading to bearing 80% of the risk as well. While practicing, you practice driving each vehicle one by one, experiencing each road one by one until you get used to it before moving to another road, handling each risk, each danger, each mistake one by one to then draw experiences. Only after that do you gradually enter reality. You might lose a lot more time, 80% of effort and time to practice, but in return, you will be very relaxed later, spending only 20% of effort and time to do live trading and achieve 80% of the results. Surely you have eaten or heard of conveyor belt hot pot buffet. On the conveyor belt hot pot, in reality, not every dish passing in front of us is delicious. Only 20% are delicious dishes. Our stomachs have limits. To optimize, we should only wait and choose the dishes we like to eat most passing in front of us. It is the same in the field of trading and investment. 80% of the time we should not trade in the market because staying outside the market doing nothing is also a difficult action for us to practice. 80 to 90% of failed traders experience a stage of being eager to enter many trades. A day might require dozens of trades to be satisfied. They lose money easily because they enter too many trades, lacking enough patience and discipline to wait for the delicious dish to appear in front of them. I also went through such a phase, and the later it gets, the fewer trades I enter. A week sometimes has no more than 5 trades. There are even weeks with no trades at all if the market is bad. That number of trades might be small to the majority of 80% of current traders, but it might be large to some other traders when they trade larger time frames, like the 4-hour or daily time frame. Sometimes a month, they only need to enter 3 to 4 trades, and they still earn stable profits. This belongs to style, timing, and the time frame chosen to trade, which differ for each person. But to have stable profits, the common ground is not entering many trades. Especially if you just got the result of a trade and immediately want to enter another one, that is exactly the sign that you are entering too many trades. You are entering trades based on emotion because of wanting to revenge trade or being overly confident and aggressive rather than entering trades based on reason according to the correct method. We can see the connection between 80% of failed traders and 80% of the time the market is not worth trading. Most of the market has few beautiful phases to enter trades, moving sideways without rules, or even when there is a trend, there is no entry point to get in. The 80% group of failed traders, when they want to watch for trades, always want to have a trade to enter, because otherwise, they will feel it is a wasted effort. So sometimes looking at the market, they will always find some reason to enter a trade. While properly, we should wait for the 20% of the time when the market shows potential entry points. Therefore, the 8020 rule is very important, and you should frequently remind yourself if you see yourself spending more time trading than staying outside the market. 80% of the time, you should stay outside the market, observing and doing nothing to stalk the 20% of beautiful opportunities. During training and cultivating time, I spent many years just to realize that 80% of the difficulty comes from mindset and the right psychology. 20% comes from methods and strategies. However, to be able to have the right mindset and easily follow the method, we need a simple method that is not too complicated with too much analysis. That is also the reason why I do not use indicators or dig too deep into complicated methods or knowledge, which I feel are not very practical or effective. 80% of failed traders usually think that to win the market, there must be a superb method. Being complex equals being effective. Because if a simple method can also make money, then why do so many people lose money? But actually the difficulty does not lie in the method, but lies in the mindset, patience, and discipline to follow the method. These things are what 80% of failed traders usually do not pay attention to, thinking they are easy and not spending much time practicing. Just like when I correct homework, many people just think watching, finishing, learning, and understanding the method is enough. Then just rush into live trading right away without practicing. Then when results are not good, they always say they do not know why it is like that. By the time I review the trading journal, most of the entry times were wrong according to the method. At the moment of entry, most of us will look for a reason to enter, just needing a few factors that look somewhat similar to the method to enter immediately without waiting for all the rules. Then just think the trade was entered correctly according to the method. After entering trades like that many times, seeing negative results brings discouragement without researching the cause, without putting effort into saving a trading journal, and without reviewing to know where the mistake was. Then sometimes even blaming the method afterwards, looking for another method, not complying, losing money, and then continuing to look for yet another method. If there is a method that I consider the holy grail, and the most important for you to find it, is not a method related to the market, but a method of how to be disciplined, how to comply, how to maintain habits to practice hard. Because you only need to master these methods, then you will not only easily succeed in the trading and investment profession, you will also easily succeed in other fields too, because in other fields, those factors are also needed. Therefore, usually those who succeed in one field easily succeed in other fields because they have such a shared inner strength. However, there are many people successful in one field who are hardworking people, but entering this field, they have not succeeded yet. It is because they are hardworking, but they go down the wrong roadmap, the wrong path. Instead of hard work practicing just one method, then seeing where the mistake is correcting, and continuing to repeat like that, they are hardworking, searching and testing all kinds of methods, but only at a shallow, non-deep level. Or they look for and join all kinds of support signal groups. Or they hardworkingly look at too many charts and trade too much. They just think that is practicing, but in reality it is not. Hard work but must go in the right direction to arrive at the right destination, while hard work going in the wrong direction will arrive at the wrong destination. There is a very good saying like this: you work hard practicing a lot but cannot draw conclusions, then all is also meaningless. You practice bit by bit but draw many conclusions and then practice further from those conclusions. That is how to be wise. Right now you can look back by yourself at the trades you have entered from the past until now. See if indeed the 80% majority of you are entering the wrong method that you want to enter or not. Let us eliminate the ego to truly recognize our own mistakes, learn from experience, and make amendments so that you can advance into the 20% group. Hello and see you again everyone in the next videos.